Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about a major issue that seems to be going on with a lot of Gen Z people and basically any other generation if you're having this issue. And it's looking for jobs. And you're wanting help, and then you ask them for an application or you fill one out online, and then jobs just never get back to you. They don't say nothing about if you're getting an interview, and they basically just ghost you. Which personally for me, I find that to be a bit disrespectful because I fill out many job applications in like the past year and no job ever seems to want to get back to me. They don't want to like, hire you, or they don't want to give you any sort of interview, or they don't even tell you if you're even getting an interview, or being like, oh hey Carter, can you come in for an interview at 3? Nope, it's nothing like that, and they just basically ghost you. And sometimes I've been wondering as I fill out these job applications if it's something I'm doing on the application or if it's just something else, because I've applied to many jobs and put my heart and soul into the applications hoping that I get in, putting in as much info about myself as in the past I've worked at a few other places working with like food, so I have a little bit of experience with that. And I even went to like a trade school, even though it wasn't really for that long. I even put down that I went to a trade school hoping, oh, maybe it'll be good if I get into it, but so far I have not gotten nothing. And I've applied to many jobs within like the past year as a 17-year-old. Well, I'm now 17, I'm gonna be 18 this year, but as a still 17-year-old, and I've just gotten no luck with getting in, and I've just been getting like ghosted a ton. It's just you put in a job application and that's it. Nothing ever comes out, and they don't ever email you saying something like, oh hey, we're sorry to say this, but we found someone that has more experience, and we hope that you are able to find other jobs in the future and get into a job, or just something like that. That's just an example, not really the greatest, but just as a little bit of an example. But nope, jobs never do that, and instead they just ghost you until the only time they get an interview. And even after the interview, it takes like a long time to even get in the job to begin with, because after the interview you're waiting like in weeks and weeks to even get in the job after it. And either they ghost you after the interview or they ghost you before the interview, really depending, and you don't get nothing back. I don't know why jobs today are just so difficult to get into, because I remember when my grandparents would like go to work like back in the past, and they would be able to get into jobs kind of just like that. Like they would fill out an application and probably a few days after get an interview, and then maybe work the same day. Who knows? But nowadays with jobs, when you apply to them, it's you apply to a job, you wait some time, hope to get an interview, and then you get an interview, then you have to wait like another week or two for them to even put you in the system, and then finally actually get into the job. Or you fill out an application, they just ghost you. But like, it's just so annoying because like I could fill out as many job applications as I want. And another problem with it too is that they ask you for like references. They'll ask you like, "Oh, do you have any references?" And it seems like in this day and age you need to have a reference for a job, because if you don't have any sort of reference, it seems like you're less likely to get into it. And I've always wondered, why is that even like a question to begin with? Like maybe I'm missing the point. Maybe people can tell me down in the comments and just say I'm stupid and I'm missing the point. But like, why do jobs even ask you for references? Like, how is that helping you, and how is that helping the company because of the simple fact that you know someone that works there? Because personally, for me, I just personally don't see it. Maybe if someone can tell me down in the comments why, it's probably some bullcrap reason or something. But like, it just annoys me that they ask for that. And honestly, I just don't make sense. And I remember looking online for like videos on YouTube, just looking up videos about the job hunt being hard to find, and I found a news thing from like a few months ago, and I remember reading a comment about Indeed. And supposedly on Indeed, there's basically fake advertisement job offers. Basically meaning that when you apply to a job that you see as hiring, it'll say that they're hiring. So in your mind, my mind, and everyone else in the world's mind of 8 billion people that are looking for a job, you'll be thinking like, oh, it's a job offer and it's right near me, so I'm going to apply and hope I get into the job. But when you actually apply, they don't even bother to look at the application, just instead ghost you and then not even bother to look. And basically, after, the only reason that they have that sort of offer is that when you apply, supposedly the stocks just go up and up and up, and it just basically makes their company look good. Now, if that's really the true case and that's how jobs are nowadays with it, why is that not even illegal? Because if I'm not mistaken, isn't false advertising technically illegal to do? Because if that's the case, then why is it not illegal to do this? I just don't understand. And I know this is going to be a different case too, but like even with like medicine, if you false advertise medicine, you can definitely land yourself in prison for it. Like if you advertise like a medicine and they say on TV like, "Oh, this medicine, it helps with your heart and it gets rid of all your heart problems." But instead when you buy the medicine, it's like laced with like freaking or something, and then you take it and it just freaking instead kills you and like deteriorates your heart, and then basically it. But in that case, you would actually get in trouble for it because of the false advertising. But even in general, I just don't understand, why is false advertising for other stuff instead of medicine just not illegal? I just never understood that. Other than that, though, that's really my main issue with like, jobs and not just searching for them. I know this video is not really long, and my bad for not really posting in a while. I've just been, busy with other stuff, including just trying to get into jobs, so I haven't really posted much. Yeah, but honestly, that's going to be it for the video, and yeah, I will see you guys later, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.